Guest is a head of state and the government wants to show it's serious about resetting relations. It's the top tier royals who are dispatched to the steps of the plane. So the welcome party for President Macron and his wife Brigitte was spearheaded by the Prince and Princess of Wales. A short drive away in Windsor with the King and Queen. The politics will follow, and not all the issues are easy ones, but today was about laying on the best of British for the French guests. They could have driven to the castle, of course, but why drive when you have carriages at your disposal? They made for a spectacle in Windsor town centre, one carrying a king and a president, and in the procession behind them, William and Kate entertaining French government ministers. The first state visit of any European leader since Brexit was a moment for mending fences. The reason any of this was happening in Windsor was because the Buckingham Palace renovations have put it temporarily out of action. So they recreated what normally happens in London on the streets here. The Long Walk deputising for the Mall, and Windsor Castle standing in for Buckingham Palace. As substitutes go, this is not a bad one to have. But what of the substance of this visit? The difficult issues will be tackled in a UK-France summit on Thursday. But when Monsieur Macron spoke to MPs and Lords in the Palace of Westminster this afternoon, he addressed areas on which both countries agree.
The Europeans will never abandon Ukraine. Never.
But he didn't duck the issues where there have been and continue to be differences. First, Brexit.
A decision that we respect, even if we found it deeply regrettable.
And then illegal migration.
But our objective, very clearly, is to have the best ever cooperation between our two countries in order to fix today what is a burden for our two countries.
The royal family will, of course, stay out of politics as best they can, and the King and Queen will welcome the President back to Windsor tonight for a state banquet. So those difficult decisions about small boat crossings are left until later in the week. But there was one significant cultural announcement today, and that is that the Bayeux Tapestry is coming back to the UK for the first time in 900 years. That 70-metre famous piece of artwork, which of course depicts the Norman invasion by William the Conqueror, will be on loan for a year at the British Museum. As for the state banquet tonight, it has been confirmed that William and Kate will be there. And for the Princess of Wales, that is her first state banquet since November 2023, which was before her cancer diagnosis.